Hi, my name is Ashley, and today I will be your host on Coffee with Catechists. Today we are in St. Peter's Church on East Bank, and I'm joined today with Gina.
Hello. Hi.
So today's World Mission Sunday, and you're a catechist. Could you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Well, my name is Gina, and I go to St. Peter's Catholic Church. I've been here for 3 years. I come here with my two daughters, and they're in the First Communion class right now. And I'm now starting to teach the beginners class in Sunday school.
Oh, that's great. Has this been your home parish, I guess, in your time, like living here in Guyana?
No, I've been to quite a few parishes before. Guadalupe in South, that's where I grew up. And then we moved to St. Pius, my teenage years, and then to Breakdown. And now here with my two daughters, we're hoping to have them get First Communion and confirm here.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Because I live in Montreal right now.
So I'm just wondering, how did you get involved in being a catechist?
Well, my father, he actually brought me to this church because we were looking for a church to attend, my girls and myself, my family. And when I came here, one of the teachers asked me if I could please help out with the little children in teaching, so I had no problem, and that's how it started.
Oh, that's
Sometimes
great.
I help out with the other classes too, if the teachers are not.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I'm also a catechist at Fatima Church in Georgetown, and yeah, I kind of just got started once I came here. So I'm a Scarborough missionary from Canada, and I just recently came here. My mission is in Guyana, and so I wanted to get involved in parish work and just being involved in the community. And so I just kind of started by, I thought that by doing catechism and being engaged with the youth would help me to share what I have learned so far in my faith journey with others.
Yes, I agree with you. Sharing to the community and giving back to the community is something really good that I feel that I should do instead of sitting in church and waiting for them to finish Sunday school every Sunday. So being involved is really good, really nice. I like working with the children.
I find it very fitting that today is World Mission Sunday. Yeah. And today we are here to pray for all of the priests and bishops and nuns and all religious, but also just all missionaries out there in the world. So me and you who have taken upon the call to spread the word of God. And so I guess, how have you been enriched by your faith? And how would you describe your faith journey to bring you to this point to being able to share your faith with others?
Well, like I said, I was brought up in the Catholic Church. My father and my mother, they're strong Catholic people, and I've also grown attached to the Catholic Church all through my life. I've seen miracles, I've prayed, I believe in praying. I've seen miracles happen every day with me and my family with regards to praying. So I believe in prayer, I believe in God, there is a God, and everything about the Catholic Church, I believe in. So it's brought me here so far.
Yeah, I really love how the Catholic faith is so rich, and even just in thinking about the line for the Eucharist, how that line, when we process up to go receive the Eucharist, has been happening in the church for thousands of years, and so to be a part of that procession.
Part of the Mass.
Yeah, no, it's so beautiful. But I do agree that prayer is such a powerful thing, especially just intercessory prayer. Prayer is just such a beautiful thing. Yeah. So what age group do you teach here?
I teach up to 5 or 6 years.
Oh, okay.
The beginner studies.
How do you transpose the gospel that you hear through the readings and stuff? How do you share that with like the younger kids?
Well, we have a manual that we use, but apart from the manual, reading it to them and showing them pictures and reading from the Bible, they get very restless after a certain while. So what I've started to do myself with my class is I've begun to do a little research on the net and bring together just a little bit more. And I'm presently making like my own little book to give to them so that they could just, well, they can't really read too much right now. They can look at pictures and flip through and know what Genesis is, the beginning, and they know what Bible is, they know how to do the sign of the cross.
Oh, that's very cool.
And basically, small stuff that will stick in their little minds.
What would you say has been the most rewarding experience thus far as being a catechist?
Well, at first the children, they used to be afraid of me. I don't know why, because I'm taller. But right now they've grown so attached to me because like I said, I try to put a lot of fun into it. So I see them around the place and they greet me. They're really joyous about it. Last week we went out, we were talking about the creation of God made the sun, the moon, and the stars. We went out in the yard and we had them playing. They were boys and they were playing ring roses, which was funny, but they had fun. So the joy that comes back to me by teaching them, that's what I like about catechism.
Oh, that's beautiful. How long did it take for them to warm up to you? Because I'm sort of experiencing the same thing. I'm not sure if it's because I'm Canadian or because I'm foreign or anyways, but I feel like they're not necessarily responding to me the same way as they are to like the other catechists that I'm paired with.
So what age group do you teach?
You're 2D.
2D.
Yeah, so they're, I'd say like 10
10.
or 9.
I think they like openness and honesty. I think I teach one time I had that class for Sunday or two, and they like honesty. One time when I taught that class, we were talking about feelings like anger and so for them to be open out to you to respond back, you have to open out to them as well. So when you're honest with them and they give you feedback, like how I'm really angry sometimes with my parents, and you get that kind of feedback from them, you don't show on your face, you don't show like surprise, and so you just work with them and move around them, try to show them how to respond to those kind of feelings in a Christian way. So I think open and honesty is might be the way to do it.
That's great. I'll try that next time. So I guess like that, like for me, engaging with the children has been a struggle of mine in catechism, or in being a catechist. Are there any struggles that you've faced thus far, like in being a catechist?
Struggles? Well, I think further down the road, maybe as I graduate into being a more teaching the high classes, I might have some challenges, but I think I could handle it whenever it comes. Try my best to handle it.
So you haven't experienced much struggle, I guess, in terms of that? Have you?
No, it's a joy to me.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's beautiful.
The teachers here at St. Peter's, they're very dedicated teachers. They're here every Sunday. I could see them working very hard. Like I said, my class, it finishes really early, and you could see that the confirmation class goes on while I leave with my children. And I feel they're very dedicated to what they're doing, and I pray for them.
So as I look around actually at this parish, it looks like you have a lot of youths involved.
We do. There are plenty of children. When church finishes, they have a little prayer and snacks, and then you can see the activity in the church. It just divides up. Everybody knows where they have to go sit. Confirmation, first communion, the kids, and then it's divided, and then a whole new program starts here in St. Peter's, and it lasts till about 12 o'clock. And the children, they grow in this church with the education of the Bible, and it's fascinating to see them. Tears came to my eye every time I see them they go for First Communion and Confirmation. I sit in church and I remember the days that I did the same thing. And it's wonderful to see them grow in church like this.
Yeah, I find that especially passing on like the faith to the younger
Right,
generation
exactly.
is such a beautiful thing.
It is.
Yeah, like building them up in the church.
And you know that when they go out into the world, you're sending out children who've educated themselves in a better way. They know how to handle situations because of the Bible.
But also to know that like they're not alone in the midst of all of
Of
this.
course, they have the community, they have the church.
Well, I'd like to thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me and to share your experiences of being a catechist.
Thank you, Ashley.
Yeah, thank you so much.